I was gonna ask if your parents have always supported this thing, or if you've always been doing this like photo and camera stuff, because you're still pretty young, I'd say. You know, you're 21. You just and how long have you been creating films and pictures and stuff?
Yeah, so I think my parents have always been like really supportive of what I've done. There were definitely times where I had to prove myself, like prove that I could do it or that I was willing to put in the work to make it happen. I mean, growing up, my dad owns his own business, and so he's an entrepreneur. My older sister owns her own business. She's an entrepreneur. And so like they understand the want to do your own thing. But at the same time, they wanted me to have like job security and like work a traditional job. So all growing up, like they wanted me to be an engineer. And so when I was applying for colleges, I applied for like the best engineering school around. And actually you saw that in my film. I got denied from that engineering school. And that was just a huge turning point. And so I was like, man, I don't know if I really want to be an engineer. Like I was just like following the path that was set. And then one day something just clicked, and I was like, I'm going to like try to be a photographer and create videos. So I started doing that, and then I was doing it and doing it and doing it. And then one day I just had this thing click in my mind. I was like, I don't want to do anything else. And so when I came forward and told them that, at first they're like, whoa, like, what do you mean you're not going to go to school? And
how old were you?
18. Like I was
when that
18.
thing clicked?
Yeah, when I had that click.
And was there anything that caused that click, like a relationship that went bad or like a failure or something? Or did it just like kind of, or someone that like you inspired you or something?
Yeah, so I distinctly remember being at my girlfriend's house. She's so supportive of me, by the way, but it just doesn't sound good.
And she said, you're never going to make it. And I was like, since that day, I'm going to show you.
So I remember like being at her house and telling her like I don't want to go to school. I want to make videos. That's what I want to do. And she just didn't understand. She was like, what do I tell my friends? Like when they ask me what you do, or like, what do I, like, how are you going to make money from that? And I was like, I don't know, but all I want to do is make videos. And I ran out of the house, and this was like probably like midnight. I ran out of the house. I went and sat in the middle of the street and called my best friend, and I was crying. And I was like, dude, what do I do? All I want to do is make videos, and no one else believes in me. And that was like a huge point, because that was the moment when I like said it out loud.
Yeah.
Like, this is all I want to be doing.
Yeah. And those are the people that you usually can be your most self around, just like your girlfriend or your best friend.
Yeah.
So that's probably how you're like putting the idea out there.
Yeah.
And I think that is, I wouldn't call it a failure, but it is like when you realize when you really want to do something is when, even when people close to you disagree with it, you still you actually want to do it more. Because you want to just like, because you really want them to understand and show them, and they couldn't see they couldn't see it yet. Yeah. But then because you had to like,
I had to prove it.
Yeah, you had to prove it. And I think in a way, it's a little bit of a good thing.
Yeah.
Are you still dating her?
Oh, I am, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, what does she tell her friends that you do?
Now, like, all of her friends, like, know what I do.
Well,
it's been built to a point to where, like, Gabe is, like, a photographer and he makes films.
Yeah. So it's, like, no longer, like, you don't get it.
Yeah,
it's like,
no.
So how does that feel like with the...
It's good.
From before and after.
It's very good.
Yeah.
And, like, she's the most supportive person. Like, besides my parents, like, she is so supportive of what I'm doing, which makes it really easy to keep doing it.
Yeah, because I'm sure you have to travel a lot.
Yeah,
and sometimes travel away from each other.
Being away is hard. It's not easy.
Yeah.
She's super supportive, which makes it just amazing.